As of today, we will be suspending this operation of Twitter until the end of the on-air or broadcast. And for detailed announcement regarding the broadcast, please inquire on the official website. Additionally, as of 12 a.m. today, we will be locking the account. We appreciate
your understanding. And yes everyone, this was posted by director Shinpei Nagai himself, yes, on his Twitter account to be more specific. And if you've been following him for a while, you might have noticed this big shift in how his account is being run, especially judging by this tweet. This official notice might actually mean that his Twitter is no longer personally managed by him, but most likely by the production committee themselves. And even more, this could actually be a sign that director Shinpei Nagai may have gotten into some trouble. And yes everyone, welcome back to another brand new One Punch Man video where I just continue to milk One Punch Man even more. Today's video isn't even that much of an informative one, just talking about how this one tweet by director Shinpei Nagai himself looks very suspicious, I would say. Again, this is not a very informative video, so you probably won't even learn that much stuff here because I'm just trying to milk One Punch Man as much as I can because why not, am I right? But back to the topic, this may actually end up being the last tweet from director Shinpei Nagai himself, or to be more specific, last tweet from this account itself, because I don't think this tweet was posted by the individual himself. So today you'll be getting Detective Court. That's kind of cringe, but yes, Detective Court will be on scene today while you guys being the eyewitnesses of the stuff that I'll be covering today. So without further ado, don't forget to subscribe and like to get more of this kind of content, well, most likely in the future, probably informative content, and so that I can continue making One Punch Man video in the future. Without further ado, let's go on and actually analyze this very suspicious tweet. Alright, so for this section, I will be reading the tweet itself in Japanese. Obviously, I am not a Japanese speaker and I'm not native, so I'll try my best to not butcher the pronunciation, and then I'll be talking about the translation that I got from Deep L, which is quote-unquote the most accurate translation that you can find on Google, and then an analysis that I got from ChatGPT on why it doesn't sound like Nagai himself. So here it is, the tweet in Japanese. Please do not laugh at me. 本日をもちまして応援終了まで X の運用を控えることになりました。放送の詳しい告知などは公式サイトにてお問い合わせください。また本日0時をもちまして鍵をかけることにいたします。ご理解のほどよろしくお願いいたします。Alright, that sounds a bit rough, I would say. I'm not the Japanese speaker, unfortunately. But here is the translation that I got from Deep L. Effective today, we will refrain from operating Twitter until the end of the broadcast period. For detailed broadcast announcements, please refer to the official website. Additionally, we will lock the account at midnight today. We appreciate your understanding. So this is the information that I got from ChatGPT because it is the most, I would say, quite a reliable in terms of researching. So this is the analysis. The tweet itself kinda looks like it is a corporate PR language. So here's why, apparently. So the sentence 本日をもちまして is a super formal phrase often used in business notice or press statements. And apparently Nagai actually almost never used this kind of stiff language in his normal posts, which is true. Another sentence would be 運用を控えることになりました. So instead of casually saying I won't be posting for a while, this is apparently passive corporate style phrasing. It sounds something like it was decided by a group and not an individual choice. And also this sentence that goes ご理解のほどよろしくお願いいたします is literally the ultimate business closing phrase. It is quote-unquote polite, respectful, but again, not how Nagai usually speaks online. So according to ChatGPT, it reads more like a press release than a personal tweet, which makes people go like, what the hell? But again, if you are a native Japanese speaker, you are already laughing at how I read the Japanese words earlier, but please do let me know if this actually sounds like director Shinpei Nagai himself talking to the fans, or it actually sounds like PR announcement. Because looking at the tweet itself, even in translation, it is very PR structured. So the big question is, why now, and why did Nagai suddenly lock his account and step away? There are actually multiple possibilities that I can can actually list down. And first of all, it is talking too much about One Punch Man. As you guys know, director Shinpei Nagai has been, I would say, more open than most anime directors. He is more transparent, in which he literally directly interacting with fans and giving some kind of information. Well, it's not really NDA breaking type of information. Obviously, this was exciting for us, but it may have crossed into territory that the production committee or the PR team wasn't comfortable with. And I would say sometimes even small slips up can lead to misunderstandings. And that brings us to the first situation, and that is the Verkrieg situation. So remember when Daily One Punch Man account mistakenly said that Nagai had contacted Verkrieg for the anime itself? That wasn't true. It was just a mistranslation and misunderstanding between both of them, more specifically towards Daily One Punch Man account, because he just posted, oh, Verkrieg will be in One Punch Man season 3 because Nagai said so, Nagai confirmed. And this rumor spread quickly. And incidents like this can actually create headaches for the studio, especially when they spiral out of control online. Other than that, there's actually this one recent tweet where someone asked Nagai about whether episode 1 will air with a recap or if it would be a fully new content, or when is it, since fans were confused. Nagai casually replied that he would ask about it today. But right after that, the announcement about locking his account was posted. And I would say this timing is a bit suspicious. Did he get in trouble for speaking too openly? Maybe. It's speculation, but the timing lines up a little bit too well. So again, all of this points to the possibility that Nagai was asked to step back is to avoid more situation where his honesty and openness create issues for the corporate PR strategy. In other words, he might have been silenced. And of course, this hit the fans hard. For months, Nagai has been one of the most approachable anime directors online, and he actually replied to fans, gave small insights into the production, and overall, I would say, literally gave us hope for One Punch Man season 3. And here are some of the fans' reaction. Sensei, I'm so sad. Every day I woke up and look forward to your posts. Your replies always make me so happy. I'll miss you so much, so please do come back soon. I really wanted to have more conversations once the anime aired. Please take care. Hope we'll get to talk again soon. No! Thank you for everything, Mr. Nagai. Thank you for interacting with the community and giving us hope. We'll pray for the show's success, and we all thank you and the team's effort for the season. Please take care and have proper rest. We all support you no matter what. Thank you, Nagai-san. You are a very good person. You have shown every fan a ray of hope, and we know that the hard work you have put into making the season will be visible to us in the future. It feels very sad that we won't be able to talk any further, and there are tons other replies that I'm unable to read, but here are all of them. It is just very heartwarming to see how much fans in the One Punch Man community actually appreciate on how transparent and how active director Shinpei Nagai is as a director to talk directly to the fans and giving them and giving me as well some ray of hope. And this just shows how much Nagai meant to the fanbase. He wasn't just a director, he was literally the bridge between production and the audience. You can even say that he himself is literally the marketing team because of how much of hope he has brought to us. And now with him being gone, fans feel a little bit more disconnected again. So what can we take away from this? On one hand, this could simply be a corporate move, Nagai stepping away from social media to avoid unnecessary risks before the anime airs. But on the other, it feels like a huge loss for this community, and personally, I actually feel sad. His post actually gave us excitement, some kind of reassurance, and also, I would say, a transparency in terms of how he, as the director of such a big IP, is handling this situation. So what do you think? Will he come back after the anime actually finish airing? Probably. But for now, it is a sad day for One Punch Man fans. Director Shinpei Nagai gave us hope, and now we'll just have to hold on to that hope until the season finally airs. So what do you guys think? Do you think director Shinpei Nagai actually stepped back voluntarily, or was this something the higher up forced? Please do let me know in the comments section below. And yes everyone, that's it for today's milking One Punch Man video, because oh my goodness, I'm kinda running out of idea. But yeah, those are basically it. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next One Punch Man video. Goodbye.